Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. How are you feeling today? I hope everybody's feeling good and ready to start our lesson. So today's lesson is Form 3, Unit 1, Reading. And the title for the text is Meet the Ancestors. Now before we start, I need you to go and get your textbook. Close up B1 and turn to page 6 and 7. Okay, are you ready? Let's start. Unit 1, Family Ties. Meet the ancestors. What makes you who you are? Part of the answer is in your family's past. Become a detective and find clues to your family history. Now, do you know the meaning of ancestors? No. It's okay. Let's take a look at word focus. First word, gene. Gene. It's not the gene that haunts people. Okay, it's gene. Part of a cell passed from parents to children that determines how they look. Okay, if you notice, children always look like their parents. So this is because of the gene. Okay, second word, generation. Generation. The people of about the same age in a particular family. Okay, generasi yang sama biasanya sama umur. Okay. The third word, ancestor. Ancestor. Person related to you who lived a long time ago. Okay? Who lived a long time ago. Dah tak ada dah sekarang. Yang hidup pada zaman dulu-dulu yang ada hubung kait dengan kita. Biasanya kita guna perkataan nenek moyang. Okay? And the last word, genealogy. Genealogy. The study of family history comes from the word gene over here. So, kajian tentang sejarah keturunan atau keluarga kita. Okay, let's move. This is the first paragraph. Now, let's read together. Okay? And when you are reading, try to read aloud so you can listen to your own reading. Okay? Okay, let's start. When you look in the mirror, do you see your father smile? Maybe you take after your mother or look like a grandparent. That's because of DNA. Our DNA contains genes that make each person in the world different. No two people look, think, or act the same. We pass down our genes through generations. Scientists can test your DNA to find out which part of the world your ancestors were from. Next. Your family's history may be a mystery to you, but there's a way to find out about it. It's called genealogy, and it's the study of the people you are related to. Genealogy helps you put together your family history. It starts with the relatives you know, such as parents and grandparents, and then you can learn about ancestors who lived and died before you were born. Okay, next. It isn't difficult to learn about your past. You can begin by asking your relatives questions about your ancestors. While you are talking with family members, take notes. This helps you organize any information you get. Make sure you write down any names, dates, or places people mention. Then, you can draw a family tree with your name at the top. Then, you would add all the relatives from you to your great-grandparents so you can see how everyone is related. Okay, and the last paragraph. If there are any blank boxes in your tree, it's time for some detective work. Many people begin at the library where they can look for family names in old newspapers. Public records are usually a very good thing to look at too. They have information about births, marriages, and death certificates too. Some records show when people moved to a country. Sometimes records tell you where people went to school and what their job was. You can also search the internet. With every bit of research you do, You are discovering your family's history. Okay, we have finished reading. Now, let's do the exam task. Okay, you have to look at the sentences below and you have to read the text to decide if all of these sentences, okay, you have to decide whether it's correct or incorrect. Okay, you have to read the text through again. Then you write T for true sentences or F for false sentences. Okay, now I suggest that you pause this video now and you do it on your own first, and then you can come back later to check your answers. Okay? Okay, I think that you have done that. Now, let's read all the sentences together and decide whether they are true or false. Okay, number 1. We look the way we do because of the genes in our DNA. Do you think this is true or false? Yes, it's true. Okay. Next, number 2. A DNA test can show where in the world our ancestors lived. Yes, it's true again. Okay. Number 3. You can find out the number of relatives you have in a DNA test. Really? Can you? I don't think so. Okay, so this sentence is incorrect. Number 4. Genealogy is the history of our past and present family members. I think it's only the history of our past. So this sentence is incorrect. And you write F. Okay, number 5. Relatives who are alive could have information about ancestors. Of course. It's true. Okay. Next. Number 6. A family tree shows how you are related to other people in your family. This is true. Number 7. A detective can help you to find information about your family. Well, yes, you can hire a detective. It's true. Number 8. It is possible to buy old newspapers at some libraries. As far as I know, libraries don't sell books. They don't sell newspapers. Okay, you can only borrow them, so it's false. Number 9. Public records tell you when people were born. Yes, of course, you have information about birth, marriages, right? So it's true. And lastly, number 10, the text says that websites can help you find information about your ancestors. I think this is true as well. Okay, so you have finished the exam task. Now, I would like you to answer this on Google Forms. Okay, the link is in the description below. You have to find the underlined words in the text and think about what they mean. Okay, then circle the correct meanings below. If you do this on Google Forms, you just have to choose the correct meaning. Number 1, take after. Is it to follow somebody or to be like somebody? Number 2, look like. Is it to have a similar appearance or to see things you enjoy? Number 3, pass down. Is it to transfer to? Or is it to respect the next generation? Number 4, relative. Is it a family member or a close friend? Number 5, find out. Is it to take outside or to discover or learn? And lastly, number 6, look for. Is it to be similar to or to try to find? Okay, so you can do this on Google Forms. Don't forget to click the link. If you are not one of my students, you can also do so and choose the option others for class. Okay, it is set as a quiz, so you can directly see your marks after you submit your answers. So that's all for today, and bye bye. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum.